Hey guys, it's Kage, and here is a build diary that I'm going to be doing for the 327 League. So, just to start off, I decided to start as a Wintertide Elementalist, mainly because of golems being as broken as they are. And this is my day 1 progression. Age of the character is 21 hours, and I have Blade for about 14 of those hours with some AFK in there. So, what is the build? Like I said, Wintertide. This is a brand skill for Cold Dot, so you put those out, and they attach things, deal damage. I'm actually gonna put in a map here. Grab a good layout T16 that I don't have to think too much about. I'd also just finished doing Incarnation of Dread, but I just want to talk about the build first. So at this point, we are on a 6 sync. The breach crafting is insanely stupid. But in terms of the build itself, as you see, I just throw out these brands and they attach. As they attach, they build up cold damage and kill stuff. The brands also, with the mastery, will bounce between multiple enemies. So for clear, that becomes really good because Wintertide's other effect is it deals additional damage over time when it detaches from an enemy. And that includes forced removal either from that mastery or using brand recall. Which I do have brand recall and automation just because I'm too lazy to do it, but for single target, you want to be manually detaching the brands. That way, you get that debuff if there's only one target around. But as you can see, T16 damage is not bad right now. Although part of that is the setup that I am doing. I'll go into more. I'm leaning into the Foulborn uniques right now. Mainly because the first bloodline I got was the breach one. From doing the hive nest or whatever it was. Where you fought the two endgame bosses. And the thing I mainly get from there is if I use 4 Foulborn uniques, I get +2 level to all cold skill gems, which I'm using Wintertide. Uniques I'm using, you have Foulborn Tollborn, which can give me up to +4 spell gems, which is what I want to go for. And then I have the Surrender, which gives me ES on block, as well as a good amount of armor and life. And then the extra ones that I added was the Belt of Deceiver for Unnerved, and Vol's Vision for life regen applies to ES. I am not sure if these are the best. These are just what I picked out quickly. I've been trying to just focus on progression because most league starts I kind of do it a little casually. I want to try and get my 4 Void Stones by the end of day 2. And seeing how I am now done with Dread, I feel mostly confident in doing that. Other things, I'm mostly using Energy Shield. I'm not sure how I want to take it. There is a Foulborn Rapith Globe for life stacking. That does seem very interesting, and I am looking at that as if I want to build this up into an endgame build. Do a life stacking damage over time. But as you can see, damage is fairly good. And that is what I was worried about because looking in POB, I was not seeing great numbers compared to other league starters. But the feeling of it is just way different. In terms of the graphs, I'm using this one for the extra cast when damage taken setup. And then falling crystals, I'm not sure if this is actually doing much damage. It was just hey, it kind of synergizes with my build. In terms of pathing, I am doing something similar to Rutu's Fizz Dot, where I'm pathing down here for the block. Getting max block has felt great. I also did Divine Shield. Then that was mostly before getting the Surrender just for ES recharge. Now that I have Vols, I could probably do away with this and not really notice anything. Other than that, I'm just grabbing the brand nodes here, general stats here, armor ES, and then some damage stuff up here. In terms of future pathing, I'll probably come up this way and then be able to grab this to get Tempest Shield in here for some spell block and get Ridden Blood, and then do the Chaos does not fully bypass CS. But that is mostly a setup. The one reason why I did want to go Toll of the Blizzard here is because I went Shapers of Storms originally, and that did seem really good, except that you don't have the permanent uptime of the shock, because shock by default lasts for 2 seconds. You can only cold snap once every 3 seconds. So you're not getting that full 25%. You can invest into this and get it exactly to 3 seconds, but that means anytime you're not pushing cold snap on cooldown, you're losing damage. So I figured, new league, let me mess with this. Aside from that, like, I got this Giga ES chest on the wrong base, which was insane. And that's just the 6 link I'm rocking. If you want to look at more detail, go ahead. This disclaimer is not a build guide. This is just showing my progress and me documenting my progress for myself. I am going to leave you with a clip of me doing the Incarnation of Dread fight. That went fairly well. The thing that almost got me is the fact that I keep forgetting it's the only boss fight with Chaos Res right now. And I have 12. So I almost died to Chaos damage there. That was about the only scary thing. Aside from that, I hope you guys are enjoying the league, and I'll see you guys next time.
Significant memories for a child, but a drop in a pool of insignificance to someone grown. Everything a matter of perspective.
And now we stand on the edge of a new tomorrow. A brighter future. A secure future for one and all.
Nothing is secure within the reality of torment. In the depths of her mind, she wholly reforged him. Hubris, unyielding, unbridled reverie. Awaken. Means to an end. Frozen in time and space. Her power is an illusion made real. The Atlas is everything we see and everything we do not. Consequence. Unmake. In the darkest part of your mind, there is untold power. Means to an end. Burning synapses. Her power is an illusion made real. Hubris unyielding. Unmake. The Atlas is everything we see, and everything we do not. Consequence means to an end. Power absolute. Her power is an illusion made real. The Atlas is everything we see, and everything we do not. Unbridled revelry. Her dread shall not be erased so